Good morning, everybody. I am headed out to the bus to put a few things away, and I thought I would take you with me. I'm getting ready to go on my Utah trip with my good friend, and we'll be gone about 5 days. So I'm going to unplug my solar stuff and do all that out there. So I'm going to miss our pup. I've never been away from her for 5 days before. Well, it's going to be 6 or 7 because I have a couple of other friends I'm going to visit. Oh, how do I switch this around? I can't do it now. Okay. All right, we'll just do it this way. I can roll with that. I got these really fragrant, spiced pine sticks, and I put one in my suitcase, and I'm going to put some in the bus. They smell good. They're really kind of expensive. I usually get the Christmas wreath ones, but I saw these yesterday, so I thought I'm going to try these. Okay, this is just my informal lock of the bus. You'd have to really use some strength to pry that open out there, but that's how it gets locked. And I have a pallet down here with a rug that, well, it's not a rug, it's a mat. And all the sand then just falls down in the cracks, which is nice. Okay. It's kind of a brisk morning here. Temperature inside looks to be about 51, something like that. Wow. And also I'm testing out my microphone. Oh, it's revving in my neck. Testing that out to see how it does. Oh, I gotta show you one other thing I added. Look at that, y'all. That's a LED rechargeable that goes there. And then I also have one here. This is a little different. This is a metal one. The other one is plastic. And then the other thing I also forgot to talk about when I did my last bus tour was I finally added the side metal heat deflector to the cabinet, both of them. And I just have this part to add up here. I have to cut around. It's going to be kind of tricky, so I'm taking my time when I'm in a good mood to do it. I cannot be rushed into something that tricky. And I may just put some galvanized flashing back here and affix it, just a strip of it as a deflector. So otherwise, this is getting pretty comfy now. This is another light that I have. That's pretty handy. It has to be recharged. But you can see it just magnetizes on, and then it's a touch on and touch off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down here and get in my cupboard. I'm going to have to trim these a little bit more. Oh, good. My solar's disconnected already. Okay, good. That's charged at 100%. I put some foam feet on here because I didn't want it, soaking in all the cold from the floor. So, and also if there's a water spill, it'll be up higher. There's my turkey hunting seat. My husband used it to put his feet on when he was sitting here. We took a ride into town a couple days ago. It was beautiful, 70-degree day. And we went and filled this up with diesel and got some gas for our other little thing that we ride around in. Okay, my puck lights are all charged up. Wow, look at that. So I'm going to be gone for quite a bit. This is where I keep all my work-related items. Screws, nuts and bolts, puck lights. Oh, caution tape. Everyone needs caution tape, right? And I've got all kinds of emergency gear. This is one of those emergency blankets. I don't know if I've ever showed underneath here before. This is my cooking gear. All of my legally transportable propane bottles. Oh, you know what? I'm filming this in the wrong setting. Oh, I hate it when I do that. It should be long ways, not up and down. Anyway, and then I have a backup here in case something goes wrong with the fireplace. This is a what is it? Mick something buddy heater. Okay, and then this here is the kitty litter, and it has a little door that coincides, of course, with a hole back there so they can crawl in and out. But anyway, DOT, Department of Transportation, I guess, mandates that you have these kind of refillable ones. It's illegal to transport, not illegal to have, but illegal to transport those little greenies because they're just not transportable, I guess. Okay, so here's my gray water, and here's the drain. There's a hole here, comes down and goes into here, and directly behind that is my fresh water, and there's a sippy tube that you can see back there that siphons the water out, and it comes out on this little rechargeable faucet. Look at how cute those are. I love those things. Okay. Oh, this got shifted a little bit on the drive, but at least it's not flying around. But this has come in really handy. I bought 2 of them. They were $5 a piece. And it's nice to have just to step up into the bus. And then, like I said, for a footstool. Okay, what else can I show you that I haven't discussed before? Well, I've never opened these up. Oh, what have I got in here that I've forgotten about? Pants. I bet those need to go in the laundry. Oh, what's this? Probably more laundry. So anyway, you can see where my paddle bit went in. Pretty rough. But I'll get back there with the pliers and twist those jagged edges off. And I taped it in place with some Eternabond. That's for RV roofs. And I'm going to put some self-leveling sealant over the exposed part if there's any where water could potentially run in. And what have we got here? I've got a towel for spills. We always have a couple of those in the other RV as well. Eventually, I'm going to get this fixed in place. I'll get there. So, that's that. And the reason that I haven't finished my cap over section is because I need to see that hole over there. That's made for my it's a outdoor light. I'm going to have one there and one over here, and I have to tie it into an existing electrical. This goes to the marker lights. Problem is, I want to be able to run my marker lights alone, and I want someone to get into one of these that we're not using anymore, like this heater, or the mirror defroster, that's all been disconnected, and hook my outside lights onto this switch. That's what my dream world is. But I asked my mechanic, and he evidently was monkeying around with it, because when I picked it up, this light is now on when I drive. That was never on before, even in the off position. I can't get it to turn off with anything. So the only one that works here, I think, are these three. I think these are the marker lights. The dome light up here. And then there's a cool red light back here, and that looks so cool when it's on. It's like an old-timey, I think it's glass, but it might be plastic, but it looks like glass. Okay, I'm done rambling. You can see here on my leveling that I'm good front to back. And let's check out the side to side. Not bad. That's with no boards. As you can see, they're all in the stairwell. Okay, what else? Oh, back here, I may put my third solar generator in here, but I have to do a little bit of work. I have to put a safety wall there, and also I have the one in place. I don't know if it's gonna stay there or not, but I'm gonna run a wire from here to somewhere here so that it will support weight, and I'm gonna put a cat bed up here, and Claire or Zoe can roost on that. So they need places to be where the dog can't get them. I have yet to put all 3 hostages in here. I usually take one hostage at a time, because that's a lot. And if I had a jailbreak, I would just be, I would panic. So I just can't risk it. If Rick's with me, or I have someone else with me. Oh, there's coffee in there. I was going to put that away. So this is basically my coffee situation here. I've got to refill that. And I have some creamer or just powdered milk there, which I usually don't use, but when I have iced coffee, I do like to have some milk. And, I've got a third one of these fire resistant cloths, and I have 2 of these fire blankets. This is a must-have. You have to have that. And I have one fire extinguisher down there, which is going to go under the seat. There's plenty of room under there. And then we have another one I'm going to put in here. I like to carry 2 because I put in another video that story about having to use our fire extinguisher to help a lady who was unconscious in a burning vehicle. That's back on a story time with a picture of me holding my cat, if anybody wants to hear that story. And then I have snacks in here, extra clothing in here, so I don't have to pack all the time when I want to make a run for the border. So, and then that is toiletries, body wipes, that kind of thing. Okay, I think I've exhausted this tiny little bus. I can't imagine having anything else other than this, which is turning into a junk pile. But I have a battery starter, I have some solar lights, some cat string, dog leash in there, extra water, which usually goes in the toilet area. So we'll just do that right now. And that's what that looks like on a bad day. so nice not to have this flying open, bouncing around, and that stuff falling off, and all the other bad things. Okay, we're going to turn the lights off, and I'm going to go in and continue packing for my trip. I'm excited. I haven't been out west in 3 years, so I am looking forward to this trip in the biggest way. Anyway, take care, guys. I hope this microphone worked. I'll find out in a minute. Have a good one.